Okay folks, this is another episode of Panda Outdoors and 4x4s. This is on my UK prepping in the UK playlist. So this is just one of the kits that I've put together over a few weeks now. It's based on when I had the power outage, so when the fuse board took the knock, so we were out of power. So what I thought was, if this happened overnight and it was dark, we needed a go-to kit that had everything in it to just provide light and maybe do some minor repairs. As I say, I've seen some other people's kits and there's stoves in it and stuff like that, and thermal, them mylar blankets. At the end of the day, we're in the house, so the way I was looking at it is I don't need all that in this kit because I've already got stuff like that. I've already got duvets, blankets, coats, jumpers. There's stoves in the house. There's bits of camping stoves already in the house in other places. So once we have light, we can move on and go and get them other bits of kit. But the main thing is light, and a power source as well, to keep phones charged, just in case you've woke up, your phone was on charge, battery's dead, stuff like that. Then you can go on to finding stoves, warmer blankets, and stuff like that. So this is the kit I've come up with. So this is my blackout box or power down box, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so what I've got it in is a nice bright orange toolbox. Okay, I got this from a local store in the UK called B&Q, and they had these on offer. I think they were like £5 or £6. So basically what I've done is I've written blackout kit on the front, blackout kit on the top, and then on both ends as well. So wherever we store this in a cupboard, whatever way, I'll always be able to see what the kit is, or if I tell somebody to go and get the kit, they know what they're looking for. And then on the side here, we've just got flashlights. Okay, so these are for where we keep 2 handheld torches. So again, starting to look at the kit, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to open the side, and we just have 2 small handheld torches. Okay, both very similar, but yeah, we have 2 handheld torches. Okay, I'm just going to put the box down, and then what I do to save the battery is the batteries are just in the opposite way around, flip them over, tighten it back down, and we are good to go, and we have power. Okay, just so you can see what you're doing and looking through the kit. You can zoom it in and zoom it out, but as you can see, it's just a nice little torch. It's bright enough, especially when it's dark. Also, it does have like the pummels on it, so if the power's out and there's maybe an intruder in your house or whatever, you could defend yourself, self-defense tool, because it has got the notches in the front, and that's what they are designed for. Okay, so we have 2 of them, one for each adult in the house. Okay, so then what I'm going to do now, you can see, I'm just going to open the box. So again, moving on to the other side. As we move over, I have got the instructions for the hand crank radio. That is also a power bank and a torch. We keep them in the top. Just a pair of... We've got the charger cable for the hand crank radio, to charge it up via the mains. And we also have a lighter in there. And then we just have some normal latex gloves, one to protect yourself, or if you've got to do first aid on anybody in the house because they fell over and hurt themselves, you've got a pair of latex gloves, which is really good. Okay, so I'm going to close that up, and I'm going to open the kit. Okay, just locks. You could put a padlock on there if you wanted, but I don't think you wouldn't want to mess about with a lock or anything like that in a power out situation. Okay, so opening the kit. First thing we've got in there is a first aid kit. There's other first aid kits in the house, but I keep one in here for the simple reason is if you've got hurt or injured, or a member of the family's tripped over, cut themselves, banged themselves, at least you've got a first aid kit in the kit that you can treat the wound with before you then go on to sorting the rest of the problems out with the power out. So a first aid kit, really good piece of kit to keep in there. Okay, and then moving on, we do have our hand crank radio. Okay, so it's solar powered. It has a hand crank on it. Okay, just there. The aerial just pops up just like that. And then we have a little torch. Okay, so you got the solar panel, and just in front of it, you've got the button for the torch just there. As I say, it's quite bright. And then it has got FM and AM. It hasn't got a weather band, but I don't know if the weather band applies for the UK. You've got your tuner, and then your off and volume just there. And then round the other side, you've got your USB, and then your USB for charging other devices, and then you've got your micro USB there to charge the light. Okay, and then again, just got a little carabiner on it and an adjustable strap so it can fit on your wrist so you don't lose it. Okay, so there is the little hand crank radio. Again, this is really good if there is a power outage, not just a problem with your property. This could be an outage stemming 3, 4, 5, 6 miles. The whole of your housing estate where you live, the power might be down, so at least you can find out, and you can listen to news channels on that. Okay, so you've got your hand crank radio, which I think is a really good bit of kit. Okay, then moving on, I've got some like camping lanterns. Okay, so I've got a bigger one. This was called the Handy Bright. But as you can see, this is really bright. It's got a magnet on the bottom, so you could clip to anything metal, but it just has a little hanger, so you could hang it from your light in the living room of your house, or the dining room of your house, and it'll spread the light around that room. Okay, so we've got a bigger one there, and then also I've got very similar. It's not as bright. The batteries, as you can see, this one's new. It has still got the little, as you can see, it's still got the little plastic tab where the batteries are. Okay, so if we want to use that, all we do is just pull it out, plastic tab out. But again, it's got a little hanger and a magnet. Does the same job. It'll just spread the light a little bit more like a lantern. On the words of light, maybe if you couldn't get hold of one of them, maybe one of those little camping lanterns that you pull up and it spreads the light. One of them would do really good as well. Okay, then moving on, we've just got two, not overly expensive, just budget head torches. Okay, so if you're having to repair anything or stuff like that, you've got two head torches that frees up your hands, and also you can pass them torches on, the hand torch, onto other members of the family if you've got anyone else there with you. So again, lighting is key. So we've got that. Moving on, again, sticking with lighting, we've got these. These are, just get one out. These were bought off Amazon. I will leave the links for most of the stuff I can. These are Clear Craft. Okay, so these are emergency 24-hour candles. So they're liquid, and it's got the wick inside. So these will burn for 24 hours. So again, you could dot these in the main room, or especially a small room. If you light 3 of these in a small room where you're all huddling, it'll light it up really well, and it will provide a small amount of heat to that room, which I think is a really good idea. So we've got the emergency 24-hour candles just there. Okay, and then moving on, again, nice big box of matches. If the lighter fails, we've got some nice big long matches, so that more safe. Okay, so you're not going to burn yourself. So a nice big box of matches there. And then moving on, we do have some tea lights. Okay, we've got a pack of 20 tea lights, so you could dot these about as well. Just, you won't burn as long as the 24-hour one, but again, dot a few around the small room. It will, not saying it'll warm it up amazingly, but it'll give you a warmer feeling as well, and it's a nice bit of light. You got 20 of them to dot around. The idea with this kit is, for me, is it's 24 hours worth of kit, so it'll get you through to the morning. Okay, so this has got enough lighting to get you through, and enough power for your phone to get you through to the next morning, where you can go out and get more supplies, especially if it's just your house, it's not the area. You can go out and get more supplies, go and get camping stoves, set it up for more of a long-term period. This is just an initial, power's out, we need to get some light and sort out your family and stuff like that. Okay, then we've also got some bigger tea lights. Okay, so they were just bigger size tea lights, just there. Lightened key in my eyes when there's a power out, especially overnight, so that's why I got them ones. So as you can see, we've got plenty of candles there if the batteries go down. Okay, then moving on, we have batteries. Okay, so we've got AAA, 22 AAA batteries, and then we've got a pack of AA's. These have got a 3-year guarantee on them, on both of them. They're just cheap batteries. I do have better ones in my battery box that I'm going to show you eventually on another video, but there's enough batteries in here for all the torches, and they're the correct batteries for each torch. So can have enough power for your batteries. Have enough batteries to power your torches. So as you can see, there's quite a lot in this kit. But then another thing that I thought of was Chemlights. Okay, I'm a big fan of Chemlights, or glow sticks. Okay, like the ravers call them. But again, the thing I was thinking of, this is they last for 12 hours, so you could crack one of these open and hang it on your stairs. Okay, so you could hang this off the light on your stairs. Then at least you know anybody that's got to travel upstairs, they're going to be safe and they've got light on the stairs. May not be the best light, but again, it's giving some light. If their torch is run out of battery or whatever, you've still got light on your stairs to protect anybody from falling over or tripping. Again, there's another one there. You could put this up somewhere else, maybe the toilet or the bathroom, so people don't have to use the torch while they're in there. So you got 2 chem lights. Okay, then moving on, I just keep a multi-tool in there. Okay, so this is my snap-on one. I've upgraded now to a Leatherman, so I'm using a Leatherman. But this is just a nice snap-on multi-tool. Say, comes in handy if for whatever reason you need to fix something or tend to something. You've got a multi-tool there, as I say. It's got a nice lock and blade. It is serrated. Again, it has got a little torch in it. I just need to change the battery in that. So that's got a little torch on it. Pliers, screwdrivers, bottle openers, can openers, all that good stuff. So yeah, just doesn't have to be the best multi-tool in the world, but a nice multi-tool. It's come in handy. Okay, and then another thing, another item I've put in there is just a fixed blade knife. Okay, as you know, I'm into bushcraft and stuff like that, so I have a lot of fixed blade knives. To me, this is a very beginner's knife, so it's it's got a nice finger protection, so it's very much like a Mora. So it's very much like the cheap budget Mora knife. I think these are like £6. This is Holtz Force 4s, but again, it's near enough identical to a Mora. Okay, so just keep that in there for emergencies. You never know, you might have to cut clothing, cut bed sheets, whatever, anything. Okay, you've a knife, they come in really handy. To be honest, I don't know why I put it in there, just I had a spare one and I put it in there. Okay, and then a couple of crucial items that I couldn't have lived without that Christmas when the power went down is I've just got some basic electrician's screwdrivers. Okay, so a small one, maybe it's a plug on one of your items that's causing the issue. You can open it up with that, check the fuses, check the wires. And then I've got some bigger ones there if you've got to delve into your fuse board, and then some wire cutters if you have got to cut any wire, stuff like that. So just some basic hand tools in there. Okay, little disclaimer now, I'm not telling anybody to dive into their fuse board and open it up if you're not confident or you've not done it before. But in an emergency situation, I'd rather have a go and try and get the lighting, the power, the heating back on for the family than sit there in the cold and see people suffer. Again, in my case, it worked. I managed to get the power back on for Christmas, but we didn't have a heater. We didn't have a cooker. That was no problem. We used the camping stoves. It was fine. But again, just being a bit more prepared is what I'm going for with these kits. So if there's anything that you think I've missed out on my kit or anything that you've got in your kit, please put it in the comments below. it'd be really good to see what kit you have got, or if you've got any links to anybody else's blackout kit or power out kit, please drop them in the comments as well, or anyone's Instagram. If you've got pictures of yours, please drop it in the comments. Really good to hear back from the followers and the subscribers. Okay, so I've been Panda. Thanks for watching this video on my blackout box, and I'll bring you back on the next prepper video next week. Okay, take care, and I'll see you outdoors sometime. Ta-ra now. Bye bye.